have to record this whole intro again because my phone literally just powered itself off and then back on in the middle of me recording. So that happened and it didn't save the video. Hello interwebs and welcome back. I'm Shana and this is where I share my life and stories and traditions, opinions, and whatever else I feel like. And today we are back with another episode of
Shana's Ratchet Kitchen.
And today in Shana's Ratchet Kitchen, we're going to be making one of my favorite summertime Japanese recipes called Zaru Soba. Obviously, this is a soba dish that is actually cold. So I'm super excited to make this with you. Usually it's made with like tempura on the side, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where you live. I live in Florida and it is freaking hot here. The last thing I want to do is be standing over a bunch of oil trying to make tempura. So instead, we're going to make pickled vegetables on the side. Now, I went ahead and prepped the pickled vegetables already because it does take a little bit longer for them to sit and pickle, and I'll show you how to make that in just a second. First, for your pickled vegetables, today I use cucumbers, daikon, which is like a Japanese radish. It's really big and white, and you should be able to find it in an Asian market. Sometimes you can find it in a usual grocery store. Already chopped up carrots because your girl's lazy. You're gonna need some rice vinegar and some salt to help you pickle those. And I also got on the side this already made seaweed salad, some ginger, and I also got some ueboshi, which this was actually sent to me by my friend Leigh. We don't have any of this at any of the Asian markets that I've been to around here, and she was super nice to send me a little package from her Japanese market that included this and a few other things that she might have seen in my vlog. So really excited about this, excited to have my family try it and see what they think about this pickled plum because I love it. And now that I've rambled enough about that, let me show you how I made these pickled vegetables. Let's get into it. Obviously, you're going to start by washing or rinsing and then chopping up all of your veggies. There's no right or wrong way to chop these up. I chose to do little stickies for the daikon and then little half moon shapes for the cucumber because that's what seemed like it would work for me. And then obviously, like I said earlier, I am too lazy to chop carrots, so I just bought already chopped ones. You add a bit of salt to each of them in their respective bowls, add the vinegar, mix it up, and put the saran wrap on it. Now, you can add a little bit of sugar if you want to. I chose not to keep it healthy, and then I popped each of them in the microwave individually for about 30 seconds each. Is that what I did? Did I do 30 seconds? Is that what number I'm going to put in here? Oh, nope, 45 seconds. 45 seconds each. Then you hit start, you let it do its thing, and then you pop them in the refrigerator so that way they're nice and cold when they come out later and are ready to eat. And this is what they should look like. Beep, beep, beep. This is a quick reminder to let you guys know that you should hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and if you like the video at any point, go ahead and hit that like button as well. Sorry for the interruption. I'm going to shut up now and let's get back to the video. Now that you know how to make the pickled vegetables, I'm going to show you how to make the soba noodles as well as the dipping sauce that it goes in. Obviously, you're going to need to get yourself a pack of soba noodles. I bought these ones online. It was actually cheaper to get them online than it was to buy them from my local Asian market, but take a look at your local market, support your local market if you can, and if you can't find them, online is the place to go. Along with those soba noodles, you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, or today we're gonna be using coconut aminos because one of the great things about soba noodles is they're made from buckwheat. So for my friends who are gluten intolerant or eating gluten-free, you can use coconut aminos and keep with the gluten-free thing. Hey, you're also gonna need a tablespoon of mirin, which is like a kind of rice vinegar, but instead it's a little bit sweeter. So if you can't find this at your local grocery store, which mine did have it, my Asian market also had it, you can find it online for a decent price. So keep that in mind if you can't find it. You're also going to need some dashi. If you don't have dashi, you can use either chicken stock or vegetable stock, which I've already prepped here. Literally the laziest way I possibly could. I stuck this thing of water, a cup of water, in the microwave, let it get hot in the microwave, put the little vegetable stock cube in it, stirred it up, and here we have our 1 cup of vegetable stock. You're also going to want some sesame seeds, and I also have some dried nori here to use. This one is already mixed with sesame seeds, but who doesn't love a little bit more sesame seeds on their food? Ooh, it's like maracas. And then last but certainly not least, you're going to need some green onions. Now, obviously, these are already chopped because your girl's lazy, and that's really what it came down to. Save a little bit of money if you want to chop them yourself, obviously, but I didn't feel like it, so I bought them already chopped. Once you have your chicken stock or vegetable stock prepped, or dashi, I guess, then you want to go ahead and boil some water that you can put your soba noodles in and get them cooked to the proper texture. You don't want to overcook them because they will get like super soft. So just keep an eye on them once they're in there.
Salt bay that water to make it boil faster.
5 minutes later.
I say that's boiling enough. Let's go ahead and stick our noodles in as they break off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Next, while those noodles are cooking, we're gonna keep making our sauce, which is super easy. So I have another container here, and we're just going to pour our 1 cup, a little more than a cup. Oh no! I'm gonna do this over the sink, but you're gonna pour your vegetable stock into a container. Yeah. Now that we have our container of vegetable salt, we're going to add the 1/4 cup of soy sauce or coconut aminos and the tablespoon of mirin to this mixture. Ta-da! Ta-da! Now I'm just gonna taste it and see if I want to add a little bit more soy sauce or not. Yeah, I do. We're just gonna add a touch more soy sauce. I did have a little bit more than a cup of broth in there, so, you know, that's good. That's good. Now, you do want this sauce to be cold, so I'm gonna throw a couple of ice cubes in it and stick it in the fridge, and hopefully it's cold by the time our noodles are also ready.
A little later.
The next thing you want to do before those noodles are ready to be strained is actually prepare an ice bath for them. You want those noodles to be ice freaking cold.
You're as cold as ice.
So I'm gonna fill this up with ice and a little bit of water, so that way when the noodles are ready to be strained, I can just plop them in here and make sure they're nice and freezing. Our noodles appear to be done. Texture's good. We're gonna strain these and ice bath them. All right, into the ice bath they go. Yeah. Oh my God, look at all that steam. I'm sure somebody somewhere is like, Shana, that's not how you do it. This is wrong. Everything about this is wrong. Well, you know what? This is how I do it. And you know what? It comes out tasting just as good. So don't judge me. Now, once you have these noodles ice freaking cold,
As cold as ice to me.
you can go ahead and plate them. And then I'll show you how we're gonna do our plate. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be lovely. We're gonna love it.
12 seconds later.
Usually when you're in Japan and you're ordering something and it comes with several different dishes, what they do is actually give you kind of like a tray that has each dish in a different bowl on your plate, which is a really great way to eat things, and it makes you feel like you're eating this like huge variety of stuff and you get really full. It's wonderful. But I don't have that many small containers of things, so we're gonna fit everything into this little plate bowl thing. Now that we have gracefully piled our noodles in what was the middle of the plate, but as I'm tilting it, it's moving, we're going to top it with the nori and sesame. A little bit more. Around the outside here is where I'm going to situate all of the pickled vegetables. Now, because I'm such a fiend for sesame, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit more sesame on our pickled veggies as well. Beautiful. Look at how pretty this looks. Ah, I'm so excited and so happy, you guys. Now we gotta get the sauce out of the fridge and do one more thing to it. All right, we spoon some of our sauce into a smaller bowl, which will be used for dipping. And now we're just gonna put a ton of green onions in here. If you're not a green onion fan, then maybe don't put a ton. I like a ton. See, it's gonna be so good. This is gonna be freaking delicious, you guys. Oh my God. Now, only a heathen would attempt to eat this dish with a fork, and I most likely live in a home full of heathens. But we are going to be using our friends, the chopsticks, and picking our noodles up, transferring it to our sauce, hoping we don't get it everywhere as we bring the noodles to our mouth. So, oh my God, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm dippy. Usually you leave this on the table, but we're trying not to make a mess, so. Yes. Yes, oh my God. Perfect summer food. I'm pleased. Yes, I dropped some of the noodles. That happens. Now I want to try some of the pickled veggies and see how they turned out. Because I've made quick pickled veggies before. Never like this, so. I'll swallow. I love daikon. That seaweed salad is where it's at, though. Let me try the ginger. And last, but certainly not least, we're gonna try the umeboshi. Now, be aware, if you get these and you've never had it before, it's sour. Some of them are more sour than others, some of them are more sweet than others, and they do have a seed inside, so. Delicious. Everything's delicious. My mom's not home, so I can't make her try this now. But if she comes home later and she's not hungry, I'll make her a dish of it and let you guys know what she thinks. Let me see if I can get either of my brothers in here to give this a try. I don't know if they'll do it, but we're gonna try.
5 minutes later.
These are the soba noodles. I'm gonna pick them up with chopsticks and dip it.
I haven't done this in a while.
And dip it in here, and then eat it.
Dip it in there.
Yeah.
How do you do the thing again? I know it's something
It's like
that.
kind of like holding a pencil.
Okay.
Okay. And then you just.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's try that shit again. Over that one. And
Do you need to be a heathen and use a fork?
yeah. Or I could be a barbarian and use my fingers. I mean, you choose.
No, we're not barbarianing my food. You're gonna heathen it.
Give me a little plate. That way I can put all on there and then just fork it in. All right. So what do you want me to try first?
Start with the noodles. Don't smell it, just eat it.
Sniff it. Sniff it real good.
Good? All right, now you can start with whatever vegetable you want to start with.
A vegetable?
That's umeboshi. That's pickled plum. It's gonna be sour and it has a seed inside of it, so be prepared. I would not eat it with the ginger. That would
That's
probably
ginger?
not go well together, yeah. So that's, you remember that dried stuff we had before that you really liked?
That's a weird combination, but it's good.
That's the not dried version of that dried stuff that I had you eat before.
I like the not dried better. It's not as like punching you in the face.
The dried is way more sour, I feel like.
It tastes like a flower. Jesus.
Pickled ginger.
I don't know what ginger is.
It's a root.
I eat animals, not plants. All right.
That's daikon. It's a Japanese radish.
Oh, okay. That I find not pleasurable.
No,
That's a carrot.
those are carrots. Pickled as well.
Oh, the aftertaste on that's not too bad. Let me try this plastic seaweed looking stuff. Oh, the carrots were good.
The carrots were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is seaweed. It's not seaweed looking, it is seaweed. Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Those are
That's good.
cucumbers. In case you didn't know, those are cucumbers.
Pickle?
Pickled.
Well, they're pickles. They taste like pickles. Okay. Yeah, no.
What'd you think?
All of it was pretty good.
Yeah!
Even the thing that with the initial flavor,
The daikon?
it was kind of gross. But then like after that, like the aftertaste
Okay.
really came in. It was nice. So
Yay! Success!
I would eat this.
You want a fork or are you gonna... Oh, he's gonna chopstick it! He's not a heathen! Noodles are a little hard to pick up with chopsticks. It takes a little bit of practice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm used to eating
You told me
rice.
not to mix it.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's normal. That happens. Scoop it back up.
Yeah.
I don't use chopsticks enough, man.
It's okay. It took me a lot of practice to get used to eating like slippery things with chopsticks, and even then it's still difficult. Unless the
Let me
chopsticks
just
are
use a
wooden.
fork for the noodles. Like this
Fair.
is not.
Fair.
This is not happening.
Nobody's gonna blame you, Tony. At least you tried. At least you tried.
That's good.
It's good? Okay. Oh, he's going for the carrots next. Doesn't taste as bad as it smells.
It smells horrible.
It does. The pickled stuff does kind of smell bad. But I mean, it's kind of like kimchi. Kimchi doesn't smell good.
Actually, I think kimchi smells good.
Really? I don't like the smell of it. I like the taste of it though.
Tastes like a radish.
Tastes like daikon. Yeah.
Like a pickle. Go figure. That's good.
Okay. Seaweed salad's good. Okay.
And that's all that's happening.
You don't want to try the ginger?
I don't like ginger.
You want to try the ume? You should try the ume.
No, I'm good.
Little.
I'm good.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Initiate
What do you want?
negotiations.
What do you want?
There's absolutely nothing.
That could make you try that?
Exactly.
You find it that revolting?
Huh?
Find it that revolting?
Exactly.
Whatever teach his own mouth.
Disappoint. I am disappoint.
And the sauce in my hand is starting to burn a
I'm
little bit.
disappoint, son. Get out of here. And that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you don't know what to comment down below, leave some chopsticks. I know there's a chopsticks emoji. There's got to be a chopsticks emoji. Not only does it help out my channel a lot, but it lets me know that you were here. It gives us a chance to chat. It lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, I just love to see your faces down there. If you want another way to help out my channel, down below there are links to my website, or my store, and my Patreon. There's zero obligation to check any of those out. But if you want to, you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so very much. Remember to say Genki AF, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, hello there. Yes, this is me casually drinking from my Genki AF merch because I don't have any bloopers to share. But if you like my cup, or my shirt, or some leggings, or some socks, there's links in the description below. Be Genki and enjoy your coffee, or tea, or water, or whatever else you like to drink from mugs.